So Rose McGowan has put Oprah on blast.
He seemingly suggested in the caption that Oprah knew the Hollywood producer.
Conspiracy theory surfaced online claiming that Oprah had been arrested in connection with an alleged trafficking ring and that her house had been raided.
Oprah Winfrey's controversial school for girls was recently hit with another disturbing scandal after her name reportedly surfaced in the Epstein Files, raising even more questions.
But to believe that you can take them as property and them and sell them, and it's something from the dark ages. It is just so horrific, but it's not isolated to Nigeria.
It's no secret that Angelina Jolie has always disliked Oprah. And although we have heard this is because of Oprah's friendship with Jennifer Aniston, we are now hearing that Angelina's feud with Oprah is because of something much more serious.
And I have said for years, if the is any good, you won't even know it's happened. You will be in it and you won't even know it's happened. And if they is any good, he or she is going to make you feel like you're a part of it.
Jolie had serious concerns about Oprah's girls' school, as well as her connection to Hollywood elites.
It was called Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls, and it had girls there from grades 8 to 12. But look how weird this is. Number of students, 322, but the faculty members, 666.
So what's really going on? Does Angelina know the dark secret of Oprah Winfrey?
The first time I was in Cambodia, it was the first time I realized, I think we all have that moment in our lives where we kind of really question how much we know and our education and what we've been told.
Oprah Winfrey and her BFF. The man in this photo is, quote, John of God. Oprah promoted him as a miracle healer. This man kept women chained to impregnate so he could sell their babies for organs.
So as we already know, both these women have built reputations as humanitarians and philanthropists. However, Angelina admitted she can't even stand to be in the same room as Oprah. And although Oprah has really tried to get Angelina on her side, Jolie has turned down Oprah's invitation to her show multiple times. Reports recently surfaced that Angelina's main issue with Oprah is all about the disturbing scandals that involved Oprah School for Girls in Africa. Oprah allegedly visited the Epstein Island 8 times during the time the school opened.
Hello everybody, these are my girls. This has been a long time coming. This is not just for me, some small idea. This is a supreme moment of destiny for me. I've been coming to this day my entire...
Oprah was reportedly hoping to get Angelina's endorsement. By that point, Angelina had already adopted her daughter Zahara from an orphanage in Ethiopia, so Oprah was convinced that Angelina would accept. However, Angelina refused one more time and allegedly wanted no part in it. According to an insider, Oprah was shocked because she's used to celebrities fawning over her. The insider said Oprah had enough and will never reach out to Angelina again. However, Oprah School ended up being exposed for some very disturbing events. Angelina then admitted she had a bad feeling about the project from the beginning. Well, just months after the school was open, this happened.
We arrested a former employee who was working at Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls. She was arrested yesterday for several charges, including assault, indecent assault, as well as soliciting girls under the age to commit indecent assault.
They didn't use the word sexual abuse. They implied that something inappropriate was going on.
Many people thought it was sketchy that they spent $40 million on the school, and yet there was no security cameras anywhere. Multiple parents claimed they were only allowed to visit their children at school once a month. But wait, it gets worse. Back in February 2011, a dead baby was discovered in one of the students' backpacks. What made all these allegations even more disturbing is that back in 2010, Oprah traveled to Brazil to meet one of the most famous spiritual healers in the world, John of God.
Oprah Winfrey and her BFF. The man in this photo is, quote, John of God. Oprah promoted him as a miracle healer. This man kept women chained to impregnate so he could sell their babies for organs.
John of God, who later on feeds 600 accusations of SA. John was sentenced to over 60 years in prison. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's interesting how all these stories were quickly suppressed in the media, and no one even talks about Oprah's sketchy school and all her connection to all these creepy men. A source close to Angelina Jolie recently revealed that she can't stand Oprah Winfrey, and she feels the real truth about Oprah is yet to be exposed. Angelina knows Oprah was friends with Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein for years, and Angelina previously spoke out against him, telling New York Times, "I had a bad experience with Weinstein in my youth, and as a result, chose never to work with him again."
Being that he is so famous, he doesn't really have time for himself, so I'm looking to give him a part of his life back where he actually relax and take some time to be with the family.
And now, Oprah Winfrey is getting wrapped up in some serious accusations. Tangled first in the Diddy saga, and now the Epstein Files. People are going crazy exposing Oprah for allegedly being tied to Diddy's freak ops
A
parties.
lot of focus on the Diddy story, and for good reason. I mean, obviously. Right? Like, for good reason. There are cameras, hidden cameras found all over Diddy's house.
Word on the street is that Oprah might have turned a blind eye to Diddy's antics, and maybe even helped cover up stuff for other big shots like Harvey Weinstein, Russell Simmons, and Epstein. Remember those times Diddy showed up on Oprah's show? They seemed pretty chummy. I mean, would he be clinging onto her like that if they were just casual pals? Now, with all this dirt about Diddy's parties coming out, fans are giving Oprah's connection with him a closer look. The burning question is, what's the real deal with Oprah and Epstein? Could it be that she knew about his alleged misdeeds all along? Snoop Dogg, who went off on Oprah on social media, pointing out how she only cares about the victims when the alleged perpetrator is not one of their buddies. Snoop posted this photo of her and Harvey saying, "Did that fake Michael Jackson is to tarnish his name with them lying kids." And here she is with a known artist smiling and laughing. But he didn't stop there. He then went on IG Live to share a few words.
"You ain't coming after Harvey Weinstein asking them dumb ass questions. I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one? Funky dog head."
Remember when Oprah did that special with Michael Jackson's accusers? She said she wanted to shine a light on the patterns of these kinds of crimes in Hollywood.
I realize that a lot of people are going to get triggered, are going to be triggered by watching it.
Yes.
And that a lot of people will not understand what the pattern is, that it's not about one person, that it is about the pattern, it is about the seduction. And people call it molestation, but there is a big seducing that goes on.
Right.
So why is Oprah staying silent about visiting Epstein Island several times? Or her connections to Harvey Weinstein, Russell Simmons, or Diddy's questionable behavior? One fan recently went viral on X by sharing photos of Oprah with Bill Cosby, Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, and Russell Simmons, saying everyone talking about Jay-Z and Diddy, but I believe this woman Oprah knows something.
Oprah coming next.
Fans are supporting Angelina on this one. Some of them commented, "Good for her. She knows who Oprah really is. How's Harvey Oprah? I remember the picture of her tongue in his ear. Sick people." And another fan wrote, "Jolie is a mom first, and philanthropist second, and an actress third. She's very intuitive." Oprah and Harvey Weinstein's relationship would ruin Angelina's image if any of the girls in the school would be harmed. She knows Hollywood inside and out, coming from famous acting parents herself. She knows who to associate with and who not.
All lies will be exposed.
So what's the deal with Oprah and her alleged ties to these guys? Are people overanalyzing? Or could Oprah actually be enabling these industry giants?